Yeah, people, with upon it. You show you how to install the sugar kit, you know? It's supposed to show you how, but you don't know. It's like show people right now, man. You don't like, keep things to yourself. Especially when it comes to, teaching the youngsters, them or show them, certain things in place. Yeah. Yeah. So we use this 4 screwdrivers for these brackets here. You can use some screw. You can use 6 screw. Use 4 main screws and you do this stuff. So as you want to start it. So it's not the electrical panel of here, the electrical wire. You just gotta check back, make sure you know piping this easy. You know what I mean? Before you go and go too bad, you know. Four green blocks, 4.5 very well. You are ready. Yeah, it's a better, you know? Put them in nice and neat. So that we plumb and form, you know? So that way, nobody falling off no wall, you know? Yeah, conform the line to the line down here. You can use the level. Like, once it's more precise, everything will be in line. You're going to go back and do certain things back here, you know? So now we're focusing on boring the exit hole for the drainage and the main coppers. Suction return copper. Go through the main hole that we got here, the marking first and then what so remember this line with brains in, 5.5, bang. They sent up 5.5 here, and then you use the level of what's not or anything. But in this case now, you're not going to get certain things now, once the experience one, you're not going to get level. So just use this in, and right away you get the level. The wife will just use the level to conform and show it, go up in there, up in there. So you want your wall go below this line here, like over. So now I got a little square light, so keep in mind now, that's what I'm dealing with, This is the center, straight through, straight to the car. Put this in here, get this money, this in back. Fence this last fast, real fast. We're going to need it by using, straight through. Just the device, we got this is the cord, extension cord. Should be able to just repeat this revolution. Always I show you everything fine, now. Oh, yeah, go now. Walk hard, yeah, walk hard. What's the immerse way to buy? Good thing it being jet boy. Anyways. Every more in this whole thing, you got more it down. Here we go. Do that again. Properly execute that. Now it's time to wrap up the, wrap up the same part here now. We've got to do some electrical on this. Wrap it properly and then finish the wall here. Yes, send the wires through. Communication and the power. This is the power that we need. Yeah. So this is the power that we need. See here on the window. This is the power wire and this is the communication. See how small it is? It's because of the volts is working at 240 volts. When you're using 240 volt system, you use, not too big wire, small size, 2.5 inch worth. Because it runs less amps. If it's 240 volt, you have to use a 2.5, sorry, 6 mm or 4 mm and stuff, High the volts, lower the amps. Lower the volts, higher the amps. So this is the reason I'm using a part of people in a low volt system. So it doesn't matter. Alright, next one.